Hey guys, this is disgusting, this is crazy, what a scandal. They just gifted a star to Rosario Central. Yeah, Rosario Central suddenly got a new title. Something that wasn't written anywhere, and just like at some point they decided to remove relegation on the fly. Now they decided the team with the most points in both tournaments, in other words the annual, gets a title. Guys, you qualified for the International Super Cup by having the most points but didn't play in it. The thing is, they came up with this just to give a hand. A prize to a friend who is Angel Di Maria, a friend of Chiqui Tapia. For friends, everything. For enemies, nothing. They didn't do this when River or Vélez led the general standings in previous years. Guys, this is really serious. They change things on the fly and hand out titles. It's extremely concerning. If you enjoy our content, please like and subscribe to support us and help us grow. Come on, it's free and lots of people watch us daily without subscribing to our channel. Let's stick to today's comments. Disgusting. People, we must speak up.
Do you understand? I want you to understand. Hands up, hands up. If you don't clap, the league, they got it. So please explain, Lucho, what just happened.
Rosario Central just became the champion of Argentine soccer. They're the new champion of the year. They're the new league champion. And they just became champions in a final that will go down in history, you know, in the books of Argentine soccer. El Puerto Maderazo Central has just been crowned champion of the year at Puerto Maderazo.
A few words briefly. Well, he's leaving, Angel. He's leaving in a hurry.
Well, what's happening now is that apparently in a conversation among themselves, the leaders of Argentine soccer are resolving a situation. Everyone knows the regular phase of the Argentine championship has ended, right? It's already over. 16 teams remain in the round of 16 quarterfinals and semifinals now that the regular phase is over. Which team earned the most points? The best of the regular phase?
From the annual table, Rosario Central, 66 points, 4 more than Boca.
Well, what is being discussed now is whether Rosario Central, for being the best in the regular phase, can receive a championship title.
For being first overall,
it's a star.
For being first overall, does he deserve it or not? The winner of the annual ranking?
It wasn't announced that way. See?
No, it wasn't announced that way.
No, that's out of the question. I mean, in the annual standings, they're first.
But that doesn't make them winners.
That's not in the rules.
They aren't champions. The playoff winner is the champion.
The winner of the annual table only gets the chance to play in the International Super Cup. That's against the Champions Trophy winner Platense. Whoever wins this championship,
They will earn the right to play in the Champions Trophy.
they play the Champions Trophy, and the winner faces Rosario in the International Super Cup. The International Super Cup was created when Racing and Boca first played. River and Talleres played in the second edition.
It wasn't international anymore.
And the third one was played by
Estudiantes and Vélez.
in Avellaneda. That one wasn't international anymore, but that was the name. Now, there are many things that need to be resolved at this time. Whether or not there is a title for Rosario Central. If there is a title, it eliminates the International Super Cup.
That would be the most logical thing. Because if you're giving out one more star, take away the star you have and give out the same one.
Because you get there for the same.
You give it to the top-ranked person, taking away the other's chance. Because you're taking away my chance to be champion. If I arrive as champion?
Okay, but the other one supposedly already got the Champions Trophy, right?
He won 2, yes.
He has won 2.
But Vélez won 3.
He is earning 3 stars in one tournament.
Vélez is the case of Vélez.
But it's written.
Well, wait, now it's over.
The regular season is over. No trophy can be given now. Maybe next year.
For me, he's out.
In January when it starts.
It's out of the question. Now isn't the time to change it. What I'm saying is, if we start from scratch, I think this is better than the other thing. For me, this is better than the other thing.
But you can't have 2 championships, 2 titles from the same tournament. Who's the champion?
Rosario Central or the one who wins the playoffs?
You don't have the same tournament. They're 2 tournaments together. Central came in first.
No. That's what I always say. Well, when you prepare for the year, you get ready to win one tournament and then the other semester for another tournament.
All right, but let me ask you, didn't River once finish first and become champion? Did they have to play Talleres, who weren't first overall?
Yes, that happened.
And who won that tournament in the end? Talleres. I'm telling the truth, and not because justice would be if the one who finished first won, but it happens because
In a tournament that has to be played, when the same team wins the local tournament, it happens everywhere in the world. In the country's cup, say, Mike,
I understand everything you're debating. Justice is that all of this should be resolved beforehand and then respected.
The International Super Cup is canceled. That doesn't mean a star should be awarded, because that's the issue. Whether I had a star or not.
There is a precedent.
Winning first place deserves a star.
it seems fairer for the overall champion to compete for 3 titles, since the International Super Cup doesn't seem that significant to me.
You have to set up.
I have no doubt about that.
You have to set it up, but not once you already know who the champion is.
That's the issue. It's wrong right now. What I'm asking is, in the future, is the other way better than this way?
They plan to award Rosario Central a trophy for being the year's best. It's still not known if it will be valid as an official title. If that's the case, what do you think about it and how do you feel about it?
I'm not surprised by the... Not the question, but what you're telling me. I don't know. I don't know what the point is. Maybe they want to utilizar the title that is given to Central today for being the team with the most points in the year. A recognition, and maybe in time it will have that recognition. I played in the United States in the... There's a title, it's the Super Shield champion, the one who wins, the one who gets the most points, and there's a recognition for that. But here there wasn't one. Now there is. Well, maybe over time it will get some recognition. And do they get paid too? There has to be a prize too. The players and the coaches too, they have to be paid.
And now, bringing up what Kata was saying, it makes me want to ask you. Because the recognition comes after Central got that number of points and finished first in the annual table. I mean, it's not the only one. If not, it happened to Vélez last year or the River the year before, if I remember right. If it was considered this year, should it be reconsidered?
See if it's retroactive or not. We have to see if it's retroactive.
That's why I asked. If it happened after it occurred, what do you think?
No, today it has to be retroactive. To Vélez,
They have to give them another star.
of course.